Once upon a time in the bustling city of Metroville, there existed a prestigious advertising agency known as Creative Minds Inc. Within the sleek, glass-walled confines of this agency, two individuals roamed the halls like opposing forces of nature: Emma Stone and Jack Reynolds. Emma Stone was the embodiment of creativity and innovation. With her sharp wit and unmatched design skills, she was hailed as the rising star of Creative Minds Inc. Her ideas were fresh, her presentations flawless, and her ambition knew no bounds. She believed in pushing boundaries and breaking norms to create groundbreaking campaigns. On the other hand, Jack Reynolds was a veteran in the industry, known for his pragmatic approach and unwavering focus on results. He had climbed the corporate ladder through sheer determination and hard work. Jack believed in sticking to proven strategies, relying on data rather than flights of fancy. From the moment they crossed paths, Emma and Jack clashed like thunder and lightning. Their meetings were battlegrounds of conflicting ideas, each determined to outshine the other. Emma dismissed Jack's conservative approach as outdated, while Jack scoffed at Emma's avant-garde concepts as impractical. Their colleagues often found themselves caught in the crossfire of their constant bickering, yet neither Emma nor Jack showed any signs of backing down. They were, in every sense, sworn enemies within the walls of Creative Minds Inc. However, fate had other plans for Emma and Jack. One fateful day, the agency received a high-profile client, a tech giant looking to launch a revolutionary product. The pressure was on, and the stakes were higher than ever. Forced to set aside the differences, Emma and Jack found themselves reluctantly paired up to lead the project. Initially, their collaboration was fraught with tension and resentment. Emma insisted on bold, eye-catching visuals, while Jack argued for a more conservative approach rooted in market research. Despite their initial misgivings, Emma and Jack soon discovered that they complemented each other in unexpected ways. Emma's creativity brought a breath of fresh air to Jack's data-driven strategies, while Jack's pragmatism grounded Emma's wild ideas in reality. Slowly but surely, they began to respect each other's strengths. As they delved deeper into the project, Emma and Jack found themselves spending more time together outside of work. They shared stories over late-night brainstorming sessions, discovering common interests and hidden talents. It wasn't long before their animosity melted away, replaced by a newfound camaraderie. As the launch date approached, Emma and Jack's collaboration bore fruit. Their campaign was a masterpiece, seamlessly blending creativity with strategic insight. The tech giant was impressed, and the product launch was a resounding success. But more importantly, Emma and Jack had forged an unbreakable bond forged in the fires of adversity. What had started as a rivalry had blossomed into a deep and enduring friendship. They laughed at the irony of their situation, realizing that sometimes the people we least expect can become our greatest allies. From that day forward, Emma and Jack continued to work together, inspiring each other to reach new heights of success. And as they navigated the highs and lows of their careers, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together as friends. For in the unpredictable world of advertising, true partnerships were rare treasures worth cherishing. In the weeks following their triumph with the tech giant's campaign, Emma and Jack found themselves in high demand within Creative Minds Inc. Their colleagues couldn't help but notice the newfound camaraderie between the once feuding pair. Some were puzzled, others intrigued, but most were simply relieved that the tension that once permeated the office had dissipated. As Emma and Jack continued to collaborate on various projects, their friendship deepened. They discovered shared interests outside of work, from a mutual love of hiking to a penchant for trying exotic cuisines. Despite the differences in approach, they found common ground in their passion for creativity and excellence. One chilly autumn evening, Emma invited Jack to her favorite coffee shop after work. Over steaming mugs of hot chocolate and pumpkin spice lattes, they reminisced about their journey from rivals to friends. "You know, Jack," Emma said, a nostalgic smile playing on her lips, "I never would have imagined we'd end up like this." Jack chuckled, taking a sip of his latte. "Neither did I, Emma, but I'm glad we did. Working with you has been enlightening, to say the least." Emma raised an eyebrow teasingly. "Enlightening? Is that your way of saying I've opened your eyes to the wonders of creativity?" Jack chuckled again. "Perhaps, though I'd argue I've also helped you see the value of a well-researched strategy." Their banter was easy and light-hearted, a far cry from the heated debates they used to engage in. As they talked late into the night, they realized just how much they had come to rely on each other, both personally and professionally. But their newfound friendship faced its first real test when Creative Minds Inc. landed its most challenging project yet, a national campaign for a struggling non-profit organization. The client's mission was noble, but their budget was tight, and the deadline was looming. The non-profit's cause struck a chord with both of them, and they were determined to deliver a campaign that would make a difference. But as they sat down to brainstorm ideas, they quickly realized that the usual approach wouldn't cut it this time. "We need to think outside the box," Emma said, furrowing her brow in concentration. "We can't rely on flashy visuals or fancy slogans for this one, though I'd argue I've also helped you see the value of a well-researched strategy." Jack nodded thoughtfully. "Agreed, but we also need to be realistic about what we can achieve with the resources we have. We can't afford to overspend or overpromise." They spent hours poring over data, brainstorming ideas, and debating the best course of action. It was a challenging process, filled with moments of frustration and doubt. But through it all, Emma and Jack remained steadfast in the determination to succeed. Eventually, they hit upon an idea that combined Emma's creativity with Jack's pragmatism, a grassroots campaign centered around storytelling. They would leverage social media and community outreach to collect and share real-life stories of individuals impacted by the nonprofit's work. It was a simple yet powerful concept, one that resonated with both Emma and Jack on a personal level. As they fleshed out the details of the campaign, they found themselves drawing on their own experiences and emotions, channeling them into their work with a newfound sense of purpose. In the weeks that followed, Emma and Jack threw themselves into the campaign with unwavering dedication. They worked long hours, rallying their colleagues and coordinating with volunteers to bring their vision to life. Despite the inevitable setbacks and challenges, they refused to give up, fueled by the shared commitment to making a difference. And their hard work paid off in ways they never could have imagined. The campaign struck a chord with audiences across the country, sparking an outpouring of support for the nonprofit's cause. The campaign struck a chord with audiences across the country, sparking an outpouring of support for the nonprofit's cause. As they watched the impact of their campaign unfold, Emma and Jack shared a moment of quiet reflection. They had come a long way since their days as bitter rivals, and they knew that their friendship had played a crucial role in their success. "Who would have thought we'd make such a great team?" Emma mused, a smile tugging at the corners of her lips. As they watched the impact of their campaign unfold, Emma and Jack shared a moment of quiet reflection. "We may have started off as enemies, but I can't imagine going through this journey with anyone else by my side." And in that moment, as they stood together amidst the triumph of their shared accomplishment, Emma and Jack knew that their friendship was stronger than ever. For they had learned that sometimes, the most unlikely of friendships could blossom into something truly extraordinary. After being friends for a while, Emma and Jack fell in love, and ready to take it to the next level, they got married in the presence of friends and family, and this was the best day of their life. They had 2 kids, Jaden and Leah. They lived happily ever after. They but left Creative Mind Inc., where they both worked and started their own agency. The moral of Jack and Emma's story is we can find love in places we least accept.